Hey guys, I'm finally listening to the comments. I'm giving the people what they want, and that is an updated what's on my iPhone video. I filmed one of these when I got my iPhone 13 Pro back last fall, which did super well, and clearly you guys want an updated one because every morning I wake up with at least one comment asking for an updated what's on my iPhone. And for the longest time I was like, sorry, I don't really change my phone a lot. Like I maybe change my phone layout like once a year, and I hadn't changed it. But then the other day I was just sitting around on a Sunday and I was like, I'm gonna give my phone a little refresh, a little summer refresh. And so I figured this was a good opportunity to take you guys through what's on my iPhone for being just me, productive, everyday galley. I don't really know. So anyways, I said I have an iPhone 13 Pro and my current case is from Casetify. It's this super cute case that has a lab on it and coffee, which obviously are my two favorite things, and I absolutely love it. I always have a Casetify case on my phone, and this is one of their recycled one, which is awesome. And yeah, other than that, phone case, phone, those are the specs. Let's jump into what's on my iPhone. So here's my home screen. My phone's obviously in 24-hour time. I've got a cute little Disney background. I'm pretty sure it's from Pinterest. This is my home screen. I have the Google Calendar widget at the top here, which if you open it, just brings me to obviously my Google Calendar, which is where I have all of like my work, business, personal, my life is on there. And then I just have some cutie little Widget Smith pictures. I've got Iron Man, and I've got a few Marvel quotes, and then of course Wanda the Queen. So that's just like what you see when you open my phone. And then if you slide to the left, it just kind of has all of my little widgets. Again, I've got my batteries, which I actually look at this one a lot, especially for my AirPods when I go on a walk. My loops, my rain, my screen time, my Google Calendar, and I think that's really all that's on here. Starting on the home page, we've got like a summer theme going on over here. I obviously, as you guys can tell, I love Widget Smith for their fun little photos. So we've just got some summery photos here. Like I said, Google Calendar, photos, Chrome is what I use obviously to like search things up. And then I am a big notes gal. I have literally notes for everything. So I've got like my to-do list, I've got Matt's birthday stuff, books that I want to buy. You can check that off. I bought that today. I keep track of all the shows and movies that we watch, romance book recs, finance Q&A, spots for Emma and I to go on little bestie date nights. I just ordered an Amex, so the spots that I can use my Amex, grocery list, manifestations. We're not getting married, but every time I see something on TikTok, I write it down. So I have that, I have a renovation list, bookstores, coffee shops, you name it. I have stuff for everything. This is also where I keep track of all of my books, you guys ask. So I like to keep track in my notes tab. So that's what's in there. Okay, first category or little folder is socials, which just has all of the usual things. I have TikTok, Facebook, LensBuddy. LensBuddy is what I use to take photos, whether it be for like a YouTube thumbnail or like an Instagram story or something. So that's what I use for that. Lightroom, which is obvious, and you guys always ask, and I use the Bianca Henderson preset, her moody one. That's what I use. I love it. Just kind of, I don't know, gives a little moody vibe. I should see if she has a summer one, but I like it. Retouch. This app is super great if you're trying to get someone out of your background. It's free and it's amazing. I'll give you guys an example. I'm pretty sure I did one. Okay, so this photo, for example, it's super easy. You literally just hit objects and then you just kind of color this in, and it does such a good job. It does such a good job for a free app. And then bam, the person is gone. Like, it's so crazy. It's such a great app. I use this a ton when we were at Disney. Camera, obviously, WhatsApp, Twitter. Dispo is like a little disposable camera app. I think I downloaded it because of TikTok, and I think I've maybe taken one photo on it, honestly. Yeah, I don't really use it, but I have this cute picture of Matt in here. And then I have Temply, which is a really cool app to use to make Instagram stories and reels. Snapchat, which I don't really use too much, and then Daily, which is like my new favorite social media app. Basically just like an Instagram, but it's a lot less curated, and you can only take photos in the moment. You can't upload anything from your camera roll, so I really like it. I'll put my username on the screen for you guys. This is my username. If you just look up my name, it's the same as Instagram. You guys can find me on there, but I'm like really obsessed with it. It's so fun, and this is kind of what it looks like. Super fun. It's just like really fun and unfiltered and just like in the moment. It's very me, I find. Finances, I mean, we have all the typical ones. We have RBC, which is my bank, Shop, which is how I track all of my packages, which is really great, all in one, and it gives you notifications. Neo, you guys already know, I'm not going to open the app, I show you guys a million times. Mocha is where I have all of my sinking funds, which I think the only one that's active right now is maybe my Christmas present ones. Yeah, Christmas present. So I save towards that. Invest, which is my TFSA, which not doing too good. PayPal, obvious. Wallet, obvious. I see rewards, I'm not going to open. It's just where I redeem my credit card points for travel. I download the Amex app because obviously my Amex is in the mail, and then the Amex Experience app. Important, I have Storygraph, which is the app I use instead of Goodreads to track my reads, so you guys can follow me on there. This is what it looks like. I just really like the interface. I think it's a lot cleaner and prettier. So it just has like the books you're currently reading, and then books I've read recently, to read pile, 5-star read pile, challenges. I love that you can set those. You can obviously see what other people are reading as well. Outlook, obvious. FaceTime, obvious. Pulse is my grad school's like school platform, and then Coglin is our benefits thing. So that's how we like claim our massages and stuff. Travel, I have All Trails, which is great if you're like going somewhere new or even in your area and you're just kind of looking for a trail. We like to use this to find trails that are dog friendly. Obviously, we have the Disney World app, which is like an obvious one. It just has your wait times. You can do a lot on here, honestly. Tickets and passes, future plans, virtual queues, food, you name it. Everything's on there. WestJet, obvious, that's my airline. ArriveCan, that's how we put our declaration in for like COVID and stuff when we cross the border. And then Lyft and Uber. And then frequently used ones down here, so YouTube, YouTube Studio, Instagram, and Messenger. Then this is like my little health page. So at the top, I have Nike Run Club, which I love Nike Run Club. I've been really obsessed with it lately. So I'll give you guys a quick little tour on what the app looks like. It's pretty straightforward. I really, really like it. So it has all of your recent runs, and then you can, you know, do like different runs. I love this. You can do like guided runs, which I love if you need like, you know, a little boost of motivation. So I really, really like this app. And then in my wellness category, I have Health Watch. Watch is how you change your watch faces. Flow is like a period tracker, so apparently I'm getting my period soon. I have really irregular periods with my IUD, so I just like to track them. My chart, which is connected to Epic to get results. My Fitness Pal, which I don't really owe anyone, explanation is fine, but as you guys know, I struggle to eat a lot in the summer, so sometimes it is really beneficial for me to count my macros, especially in the summertime, because I tend to undereat. So I don't really have a relationship with it. Like, I'm not like pro MyFitnessPal or against it, but I do have the app just so that if I feel like I'm under eating that day, I can kind of check in on myself. Medio is how I book doctor's appointments, and like my doctor can send me messages. FitTrack, it's a really cool app actually. So we got sent this as PR. It's basically like a scale, which, I mean, you guys can see how much I weigh. I don't really care. And it shows like your body fat and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cool. I like how it gives you all of these different like details, I guess. I just really like that it gives you all these like different details, which I think is really cool. I have Run Ottawa, which is what I used for my race. Wheelhouse, which is my spin studio near me to book workouts. I have the Steps app, which, oh my god, I thought I had 29,000 steps. It just shows my steps so that I can, I just have this so I can see my steps in my Apple Watch. Copilot is the workout app that I use to lift. And then I have Migraine Buddy, which comes in handy. It's an app I use to track my migraines, so you can build patterns, which is really, really cool. So you can basically kind of change and summarize. Oh, I never finished this one, but anyways, it just kind of shows where the pain is and stuff, and it helps predict patterns. Then I have Movati, which is the gym I go to, Fitness, which is obvious, it's my Apple Watch, and then Nike Run Club again, but it's like at the top too, and then some cute little widgets. And then on the last page, I have a little rain forecast thing just so I can see, and then I have 2 countdowns, and then this is like more of my miscellaneous apps. So for useful apps, I have all of the random ones. Widgetsmith is how I put those photos in little widgets. Kindle, I don't really use the Kindle app ever. I only have this if I'm like on the go or something and I want to, I don't know, read and I don't have my Kindle. It kind of comes in handy. Voice memos, obviously. Reddit, Soundcloud. I like to listen to sometimes like TikTok remixes that I find to run, so I love it. Like, I'm really obsessed with this song right now. Pinterest, obvious. Libby is how I borrow books, but I don't really borrow books because I have a Kindle, so I can't really borrow them. But I do have one audiobook on hold, I think, right now. So I'm just waiting for that. Audible, obvious. Picture This is a really great app if you have dogs or if you just like to be out in nature, because you can identify plants and see what's like safe for dogs and not. Countdown is how I get the countdown widgets. I gotta go fast, my camera's gonna die. Shopping, obvious. I have Flip, which is how we price match our like groceries and stuff, so you can like make lists and price match groceries. Skip the Dishes, obvious. Indigo is our bookstore. It's where I'll go to see if a book is in stock. Starbucks, Uber Eats, Amazon, obvious. Nest is our front door. Google Home is obviously Google, and then Epson Smart Panel is my printer. AirDrop myself like files to print. And then in the work one, I just have a lot of authenticators for work, like third party, like verification things, Teams. And then Driver's Note is how I track my mileage if I go to like events and stuff, being self-employed. So yeah, that's kind of everything that's on my phone. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what is like an app you cannot live without. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I just feel like sometimes maybe phone videos, like what's my iPhone videos, can be really overwhelming, and this is just like what's on my very average iPhone. Like I don't have a ton of crazy apps. It's just my normal old iPhone. And yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.